I guess we're doing this. Hello, for those of you who are joining me for the first time. My name is Ali, and I already made the joke that it's not a girl's name, it's a boy's name around here. Believe me, I'm a boy, even if my sound isn't very manly. Yeah. Well, the last episode got views more than I expected, to be honest. I expected no one, I got two. And one of them was my friend, and he mentioned that I sounded a little monotone, which I accepted. I completely agreed with him. So I'm trying to give my voice a little more variety this time, but please tell me if I still sound like a monotone robot. Well, if I sound a little disheartened and defeated, it is because I am. I uploaded a video to YouTube. I've been doing it for a while now. There is this series Born in Quarantine that I started back in April. And well, the video got a copyright claim. Now, usually I don't care about copyright claims because I don't monetize my videos, so I already don't take any profits from them. So, as long as it is being viewed, I don't really care about the copyright claim. But this one, this one, this one says that because of the copyright claim, I am partially blocked in some countries and regions. And it says some countries and regions, they listed every single country on earth. So yeah, it sucks. I had to read it and it's now uploading again. Well, it's a pain in the ass. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a pain in the ass. Now, I know what I'm using is fair use. My comments are transformative. I am not substituting the original material. I am reviewing the footage. I'm just not showing my face because it looks horrible. Uh, this instance, I mean, it usually looks horrible, but now it's just worse. So, yeah, I know what I'm doing is fair use, but Content ID bot doesn't care. So, I mean, I could dispute, but I'm a channel with 43 subscribers. When bigger channels are dealing with this, what chances do I have? Yeah. And there is the other thing, the hashtag. For those of you who are listening to this far in the future, you historians who are wasting time listening to me, why? There is this hashtag going around in Iran. There is even a Wikipedia article, Stop Executions in Iran, that you can read if it's still up. I don't know. Well, it's happening, and well, as usual, call it my conformity, call it my cowardice. I didn't, I didn't participate in it. There are a few reasons. One of them, and the most important one, being I don't believe in Twitter storms. I don't believe Twitter in its lifespan has done anything of substance or value. It never changed. It never changed anything. Sorry, English is my second language. It at least anything that matters. I mean, yeah, it got a bunch of actors replaced in a TV show, but aside from that, did it really do anything that matters? I doubt it. So yeah, I find it to be a completely pointless exercise in futility. So I didn't do anything. The other one being, I don't care about Iran. But that's the story for another day, huh? The okay. Earlier this week, I was kind of wondering what I was going to talk about. I was wondering if I'm ever going to do this again, and apparently I am. So, what I'm going to talk about is a video game by the name of the Parenting Simulator. It's a text-based game. It's good. It is well written. It is not very complex. It's more of a choose your own adventure game, but it's very well written. And I teared up while I was playing it. Yeah, really, I teared up. There is this thing that I understand a lot of people my generation or before and after me don't really like parenthood. I completely understand. I mean, even in my head, when I think of parenthood, I don't think of doing it in Iran. It's a nightmare. But I don't hate parenthood. I actually have a dream of having a child. The reason probably is as stupid as it can be. I think I am just substituting the love I never fully got from my peers and my parents and just channel it into this baby that has no other chance than to love me. Yeah, it's fucked up. I know. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm eating something. I am. I'm eating grapes. I like grapes. So, yeah, I do want to be a parent. I want to be a dad. The reason is stupid, as I said, but I am a selfish, selfless guy, meaning that I want to think I'm selfless, but the truth is, I am usually selfish in my selflessness. I am selfish in the sense that I'm doing it because it makes me feel good. And when I was playing the parenting simulator, there was this thing. Each of your choices would change the stats of the child and yourself. It's more than just a simple text based game, but I highly recommend it, by the way. Definitely give it a chance. But, um, and one of the stats was self or sacrifice. By the end of the run that I did, I played only one game because it was so emotionally draining for me. I cared about a text child. I'll explain it too, but by the end of it, I was 70% sacrifice. And yeah, as I said, I cared for the text baby. There was this incident in the game where she hurt her arm. And yes, it was a girl. She hurt her arm, and me, as the father, was taking her to the hospital. And the writer of the game really knows how to emotionally manipulate you. Or I am easily swayed. It might be both, but the doctor would push the bruise on her arm, and she would say, "But it hurts, Daddy." And my heartstrings were sufficiently tugged there. I teared up. Even thinking about it, I sort of tear up because I don't know. I am a coward in many ways, including I hate physical pain. The thought of physical pain sort of fears me. It also doesn't help that I've never had a bone broken or, to be honest, any sort of medical procedure that would be considered surgery. I need to do. I have to pull my wisdom teeth. They are putting pressure and sort of my teeth are crooked now because of them. Not that bad, but if you really pay attention, you can see one of them is going behind the other one. But yeah, the thought of someone like your kid who depends on you and who you love more than anything just in pain and you cannot do anything about it, it just breaks my heart, to be honest. Yeah. There's also a lot of idiotic things too. I see fathers do them in TV shows or in movies, and I say, well, I want to do it too. For example, the song from The Sound of Music. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and rogueways and cads will offer you food and wine. And part of me just wants to have a daughter that is forced to tolerate me sing this stuff to her. And I know it's stupid. I don't even have a girlfriend, and yet I want a kid. I'm actually okay with if they would allow me to adopt one by myself, but no, they won't. But yeah, I don't even see it in Iran. Whenever I have sort of dreams and daydreams and fantasies of having a child, it's never in Iran because Iran is horrible. The hashtag is a smaller reminder of why Iran is horrible and why I never ever want to live in it my whole life. I mean, I've already lost like 23 years of my life, and God knows how many more will be lost in it. There is this thing that maybe one day I tell you about this girl that would probably laugh at me if she saw me right now, because this is exactly what she used to say. We are 13 minutes in, by the way. I am having my phone out. And for those of you wondering what is the beverage for today, I do have a beverage because, I mean, I'm in quarantine, and even when I wasn't in quarantine, I am kind of a drinker. I don't drink alcohol. I can't digest alcohol, and it makes me sick, but which is a good thing. I do have an addictive personality, so if I could drink alcohol, I would be Graham Chapman, alcoholic. But what I am drinking today is blue curacao flavored syrup with water. Yeah, yeah, and I love it. They say blue curacao. Blue curacao is a liquor that is taken from orange, and so on the side it says orange flavored. Yeah, it's a liquor, but I'm drinking the sugary version of it. So you tell me which one is more destructive to the body, the alcoholic version or the sugary version. So yeah, I do want a girl though, to be honest. I want a daughter. Probably because I know what sons are like. I am myself a son. I know that's hard to believe, but I am. And we are monsters. We are truly monsters. So yeah, part of me just wants the daughter. I mean, the usual thing is that yeah, every parent probably says, as long as it's healthy, let it be anything if they want to be decent, but no, I want a daughter. Why do I don't understand? I don't think it's just a deterrent from having a son because, well, kids are kids. I used to be cute for like 2 years after I was born. Then I became this. Yeah, my face didn't change. I look at my baby pictures and it's exactly like I am now, but with a lot less hair. Though the eyebrows are still prominent. But yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid, but I do have a lot of fantasies. I mean, I am downright mad. I think I am the Don Quixote. So I do have a lot of fantasies that I borrow from movies and books and video games. And whenever there's a parent that is sort of a mean parent, I sort of feel a bit of a hate. Okay, to go back to the Iranian thing, there's one thing I never said anything to anyone. I didn't I didn't participate back then either because I don't like participating in this stuff. Not because I don't believe in them. I believe they are good things and they need to be um, expressed, but I'm not okay with participating in them myself. Many reasons, one of them being I don't really care. And to be honest, this is one thing I see in this hashtag too. There are a lot of opportunities, people who are using the hashtag just to spew their bullshit, like their anti-communism bullshit or anti-Western media bullshit. One of the people were actually saying, "Why does the American media cares about their own problems rather than ours?" I mean, this is why I don't want to be grouped with them, but I do care. The other thing I wanted to talk about is there was a sort of a horrifying news. Father feeling his daughter has dishonored him, kills his daughter with a scythe. It's Romina, the name of the girl. I'm sure you can find news stories. When I think about that, when I think of someone who can do that to a person that they are supposed to love this much, it just boils my blood. There is a reason I don't act very much because when I irrationally act, I know I can be very emotional and I can be very irrational and I can be very destructive. But at that moment, I just wanted to wrap my hands around his neck, not just because it's in Iran, not because it's a social issue, it is, but the fact that it was a father doing it to his own daughter. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck the religious fanaticism. By the way, the video is uploaded and processed, and apparently no copyright claims. The re-edited version worked. But it is still frustrating. It's a pain in the ass. So yeah, this was the second episode. I think I'm going to keep doing them. I doubt anyone will listen, but if you do, just stop by and say me hello. Send me a message. I promise I will play your messages at the beginning of each episode and comment on them. I might even do a full episode based on your message. So yeah, on Anchor, send me a message. And my 20 minutes is done. So I'll see you next week.